Now, just after midnight, here on the WHAS 11 night team. Is this Louisville? No, folks, it is not. We are bringing you a live look at Charlotte, North Carolina at this moment, where tomorrow the Louisville Cardinals will try to win their first ACC championship, with Charlotte weather expected to be rainy and in the 50s by game time. And thank you very much for staying up with us after tonight's Pac-12 championship you just watched on ABC. Hello, everybody. I'm Doug Proffitt. Cardinal fans have made the trip to Charlotte, ready to cheer on their team tomorrow. The WHAS 11 night team is also there. Our Jim Stratman and photojournalist Jessica Farley have been talking with fans who made the 8-hour drive for the chance to experience something special.
Well, Florida State fans and Louisville fans had to dodge a little rain this afternoon as they got ready for tomorrow's big game. But plenty of them did that, and they had a great time doing it. In fact, they said that the experience of being down here is one that they wouldn't miss.
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, all the hotels have all the ACC fanfare, and this morning we walked past Fan Fest, and it's just a really hyped up atmosphere.
That's huge. Consider we haven't had a team for several years, and now we got an amazing team with an amazing coach.
You can just hear the excitement in those voices. It really is hard to miss. And that energy was on full display from fans of all ages.
We're back.
Being a sports fan all my life, and I played college sports, there's nothing better than championship games. I mean, anything can happen. It's just super exciting to see all the fans.
And that rain I mentioned, it didn't dampen any spirits. In fact, some fans saw it as a good omen given the history that Louisville and Florida State have, especially when the skies open up.
They tore the goalpost down. Maybe we'll beat them again because it's going to rain.
Louisville's good at playing in the rain, so we'll be solid there. But the fans are going to have to get wet and I guess just get down with it.
Something these fans are down to do.
Hey, I've been waiting to go to the championship for the last 10 years since we've been in it.
Festivities kick back up again around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Fan Fest is going to open back up, and there's going to be a full slate of events, including performances by both bands, plenty of activities down here at Fan Fest as well to try to bide the time before kickoff coming up at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Reporting in Charlotte, Jim Stratman for the WHAS 11 night team.
We're going to be back in the morning covering it all for you at FanFest. We will be there live. Our special in the morning here on WHAS 11 begins at 11:30. Our live Cardinal Countdown pregame show. Kickoff between the Cardinals and the Seminoles is at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, followed by postgame coverage live from Charlotte right before the WHAS 11 night team. New on the WHAS 11 night team, a longtime Metro government leader has a new title tonight, interim TARC director. The mayor and the TARC board have named Ozzie Gibson the interim executive director. Gibson has worked for several city agencies over the last 30 years, including Metro Police, Metro Animal Services, and currently as the interim executive director for Parks and Recreation. He'll officially take over on TARC on January 1st when the current TARC director, Carrie Butler, resigns. The mayor's office is conducting a nationwide search to find the next permanent leader for TARC. All new on the WHAS 11 night team. Take a good look here, folks, tonight. Police continue to search for this man. They need your help. The man you see on your screen. He's Lamar Jones, wanted for murder and possession of a handgun by convicted felon. Well, tonight, the family of the man Jones is accused of killing is talking about their extreme loss. WHAS 11 night team's Connor Steffen shares their message tonight.
As months pass,
it has been extremely hard.
And seasons change.
This is the forever life of us.
Change has become the only constant in Whitney Curitan's life. Now a single mom of 6, still mourning the death of her husband, Therese Curitan.
Right now, with dealing with the holidays and with my kids going to school and the everyday needs and my bills, it has been a nightmare.
Therese lost his life back in August, here at the corner of South 26th and West Market Streets, after someone shot and killed him.
At first, I hadn't told my kids that their father was murdered.
But things change.
We are worried.
Just this week, LMPD released photos to the public of this man, Lamar Jones. They're actively searching for him and believe he killed Therese Curitin.
He's armed and dangerous.
Police are urging anyone, if you see Jones, don't approach him. Instead, immediately call 911 or forward tips to 574 LMPD.
You know, my kids knowing that the guy that killed their father is on the news being wanted and we're looking for him, you know, it just doesn't set well with us at all.
Heading into the holidays, worry has set over this family's home as they keep grieving.
He was definitely a person to meet and to be around and to love.
A man adored and loved most by his 6 kids, the youngest being just 7 months old.
He was kind and he was the best daddy I had.
One of his oldest sons and namesake, Therese Jr., wants people to know this about his dad.
I love my daddy and he's always in my heart. And he's always in my soul.
And his other son, Tarian.
Even though some stuff has changed, you still have to be the goodest person you have to be.
As the family tries their best to make Therese proud, they wait anxiously for justice. In Louisville, Connor Steffen, the WHAS 11 night team, on your side.
Once again, Metro Police say that if you see Lamar Jones, do not approach him. Instead, call 911 immediately. If you'd like to help the Curitin family, by the way, we do have resources posted on our website at WHAS11.com. A man charged in a triple shooting in the Highlands of Louisville over the summertime is being held on a $1 million bond. Frank Jones III is charged with murder. You see him in court here today. Murder, assault, and other charges for the shooting on Bardstown Road near Bonnycastle Avenue on the 31st of July. 3 people were shot. One of them, Ricky Kemp, later died. During his arraignment today, the judge read details about how investigators connected Jones to the shooting.
The first one was executed at his home, found hidden in the attic, the clothes he was wearing supposedly, and a ski mask. Also a gun was found, matched the casings on the scene.
Jones will be placed on home incarceration if he's able to post that $1 million bond. Right now, a live look at Capitol Hill in Washington, where for only the 6th time in history, the House of Representatives has expelled a member of Congress. That happened today. New tonight, we're talking with Congressman Morgan McGarvey of Louisville about the vote to expel New York Representative George Santos.
Chair announces to the House that in light of the expulsion of the gentleman from New York, Mr. Santos, the whole number of the House is now 434.
105 Republicans, 206 Democrats voted to remove Santos, who left the floor of the House before the vote had even finished. Santos was immediately stripped of his position and the sign removed right here from his office. The vote followed a recent ethics report that found Santos broke federal law, stole from his campaign, and lied to voters. Republican Thomas Massie of Kentucky was the only member of Kentucky's delegation to vote against the expulsion. Both representatives from Southern Indiana, Larry Bucshon and Aaron Houchin, voted to expel Santos.
I think that what you saw from certainly the Kentucky delegation is recognition of the severity of George Santos' conduct. That's why so many of us voted to expel him from the body. Again, this is a serious thing. And when 5 of the 6 of us voted to expel him, I think that sends a strong signal as to the conduct he engaged in and why we can't have members of Congress acting that way.
Morgan McGarvey talking about it to us tonight. This was the 3rd attempt to expel Santos. Congressman McGarvey tells us he feels it was important to have the ethics report before making that vote. For the first time ever, Louisville's major holiday events will be competing with each other. Bardstown Road Aglow and Light Up Louisville both have amazing histories in our city, but also for the first time, Light Up Louisville has been switched to a new date, and that's tomorrow night. WHAS 11 night team's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Aspen Hester talked to those putting on the events and about crowd attendance.
For the first time ever, Light Up Louisville will take place during the annual Bardstown Road Aglow. It attracts thousands each year, and organizers I talked to say they aren't concerned about numbers, but are hoping Louisvillians take part in the holiday fun. Christmas lights, Santa, and thousands of shoppers on Bardstown Road last year. It's Bardstown Road Aglow, now in its 38th year. Leaders with the Highland Commerce Guild say there is no concern competing with Light Up Louisville. They had 38 years of support, all built in.
There can be folks that can stop in the Highlands on their way down to the downtown lighting, or they can as they're coming home, they can stop in the Highlands. So they're very close together.
A day and night filled with fun, including live music, trolley rides, and a tree lighting. Light Up Louisville has 43 years worth of tradition, but this year a new twist. The ACC Championship football game with U of L starts at 8. They're hoping special discounts on food and merchandise boost holiday sales in the Highlands.
There's a lot of retail shopping. Many of the retailers are offering special incentives and gifts to come in.
One of those retailers is Surprise Lily. This will be the first time the boutique is participating in Bardstown Road Aglow.
If you spend $50 or more with us, we have an adorable pair of little Santa socks that we're giving you.
Stephanie Riley opened the local business 2 months ago, selling everything from tops, accessories, and locally made candles.
And I'm just eager to meet new neighbors, new folks along the corridor, and hopefully they'll come and shop with us.
The Downtown Louisville Partnership is also hosting its first ever holiday market with 40 vendors at Light Up Louisville.
We actually did this in conjunction with the city for Light Up Louisville so that we could take advantage of the crowds.
For Light Up Louisville, there will be heightened security downtown.
You've got safety in numbers if you're worried about coming downtown for the first time in a long time.
Motivating folks to get into the holiday spirit. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 1118 on your side.
Another extra for Light Up Louisville, the new holiday market will be open tomorrow at 4th and Jefferson. That'll start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's a couple of hours before Light Up Louisville begins at 4. Bardstown Road Aglow starts at noon.